Your mom doesn't care about you.
There's one more dot that's still moving. It's at my house. Abby needs you. She needs your help now.
Vanessa, it's me, Abby.
What have you done?
Always check behind the door.
Get flicked. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Flick the Script Podcast, episode 37. My name is Derek Mitchell, of course. Just want to go ahead and say thank you for tuning in. I truly appreciate you all for joining me here today, or night, depending on when you're listening to this. If you haven't done so already, I will appreciate it if you go ahead and like, subscribe, follow us on the social media platforms. Feel free to share as well. Definitely would be appreciated. Appreciate all the love and support from everybody. Which movie are we going to talk about today? The movie we're going to talk about is Five Nights at Freddy's Part 2. Before I get started, just want to go ahead and give a special shout out to my daughter Sienna. We watched the first Five Nights at Freddy's together, and we're like, you know what? When the second one comes out, we're going to go ahead and check that one out as well. So we checked this one out together. So just want to go ahead and give my daughter once again a special shout out to Sienna. I love you. I know you're listening. I love you. And here it is, Five Nights at Freddy's 2. The duration on the movie is 1 hour and 44 minutes. Directed by Tammi. Starring Josh Hutcherson, Elizabeth Lail, Piper Rubio, Mckenna Grace, Wayne Knight, Skeet Ulrich, Matthew Lillard, and of course, many other talented actors and actresses as well. Now, Five Nights at Freddy's 2, what is it about? It's been about a year since the first encounter at Freddy Fazbear's pizza spot, and Mike, played by Josh Hutcherson, he's basically trying to keep the whole situation under wraps from his 11-year-old sister by the name of Abby. Abby is just so fixated on reconnecting with the animatronics. She misses them. She considers them to be her friends. And she keeps coming at Mike like, hey, I want to go see my friends. And he keeps telling her no. And finally, she sets out to, she sneaks out and goes to Freddy's. She wants to see her friends, and she reconnects with them, and she basically brings them, quote unquote, back to life, and they start causing havoc like they do in the first one. And we're introduced with a new sort of character, like a marionette, like a puppet-like character, like a demonic puppet. And that was interesting. I thought that brought a different effect to the movie. I will say this one, as far as the story, it wasn't as on point as the first one. It was lacking a little bit with the storyline on this one. It was very, very simple, not as detailed, and I felt like there could have been more to it to kind of really capture the audience's attention. This one was more of, it just felt like a lot less going on with this one, and I wouldn't say it was completely bad, but it's just not as good as the first one. And if I had to go ahead and rate it on the scale from 1 to 10, I'm going to go ahead and give it a 2. If you're a fan of Five Nights at Freddy's, go check it out. Like, if you're a real fan of the whole franchise, go check it out. But if you're not familiar with this franchise, you're probably not going to enjoy this movie, just to be honest with you. Again, I decided to check it out with my daughter because we said, like, we're going to watch it together. She enjoyed it. Um, she liked it. She liked the movie. Um, I will say, considering this by Blumhouse, I always thought that was pretty cool how they got on board with this franchise, considering it's based on a game. I always thought that was interesting. So I will say, in that aspect, I think that's pretty cool how they've done this franchise. But I just wasn't a fan of this storyline on the second one. But once again, this is Five Nights at Freddy's 2. This is episode 37. My name is Derek Mitchell of Flick the Script Podcast. Stay tuned for episode 38. I really look forward to seeing you there. Once again, like, subscribe, follow us on all social platforms. We would appreciate it. If you decide to comment or to at us, we will respond. We will show you love back. So feel free to show us that love. We really appreciate it. And we look forward to seeing you on the next episode. Have a good one.